Adriano was one of the most talented strikers of his generation, but never quite fulfilled his huge promise during a career spent playing in Brazil and Italy. At his best, the former Brazil international was a bulldozer of a striker who could score eye-catching goals with his rocket of a shot. His strength and magical long-range precision made him one of the most lethal threats on the pitch, a goalkeeper's nightmare. Yet, his decorated career left him millions of dollars to live off of after retirement. However, his poor behavior outside of the field, as well as addictions to drugs and alcohol, changed that forever. His currently reported net worth is $10 million. Now, I know it sounds like a lot of money regardless. However, Adriano has blown over $100 million in poor choices. Sure, he was a prolific goal scorer worthy of football and admiration. That is always going to be remembered. But ultimately, his off-the-field problems is what took the attention away from his playing career, meaning he never broke into the elite. Adriano won 4 Serie A titles and 2 Copa Italia trophies with Inter Milan and the Copa America with Brazil, as well as numerous individual awards for goal scoring. However, these days, the Brazilian striker, who was known as the Emperor, is best remembered for his life away from football. So what kind of poor behavior can make you lose that much money? Glad you're asking, because Adriano left us plenty of horrible examples. The former Inter Milan star allegedly once cheered himself after a failed transfer by spending $24,500 on 18 prostitutes. Yes, a transaction fell through in 2015, and out of pure sadness, Adriano splurged on sexual favors. Adriano was cleared in 2014 of a drug trafficking charge after being accused 4 years earlier. Then, the former Brazil international sold his mansion and all of its belongings, except his medals, and moved into a luxury hotel that cost him at the time about $18,900 a month. Adriano's troubles need to be viewed with the context of his father's death in 2004, which left the striker, who was just 22 years old at the time, isolated and depressed thousands of miles away in Italy. In a tell-all interview, Adriano opened up to the impact that loss had on him and his subsequent struggles with alcohol. "Only I know how much I suffered. The death of my father left me with this huge void. I felt very lonely. After his death, everything got worse because I isolated myself," he said. "I was alone in Italy, sad and depressed, and then I started drinking. I only felt happy when I was drinking. I do it every night. I drank everything I could get my hands on: wine, whiskey, vodka, beer, lots of beer. I didn't stop drinking, and in the end, I had to leave Inter. I didn't know how to hide it. I arrived drunk in the morning for training sessions. I always showed up, even if I was completely drunk, though." What do you think of Adriano wasting over $100 million on poor life choices? We'll read you in the comments, and in the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe.